people would think? How did you start this sport?
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely, you know, kind of a story, but, I get that that's what we're here for, so,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, no, so growing up, you know, when I was, like, 1 and a half, almost 2 years old is when we moved from, Russia over to the US. So, we were living out in Belarus, so, like, kind of bouncing back between, like, Russia and Belarus, and eventually we end up moving out to the US, right? So, my mom actually, uh, won a green card in, like, a lottery, is kinda how it happened.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, so total
Hmm.
fate type of thing. Um, got a green card, went out, and then a couple months later, we followed her out there, but we moved out to California first. We were
Oh, by
living in
Lassen, right?
yeah, we were living in, I think it was called Susanville,
Mhm.
California, small town. So we were living there for a little bit. My dad was helping out at, Lansing College, and then,
Mhm.
I'm a kid, so the timeline might be a little fuzzy, but
Sure.
we ended up moving out to New York City. Um, so we moved and we were living in probably like, I want to say like Queens for like
Mhm.
a little bit. And then we moved out to Brooklyn. And then eventually we moved out onto Long Island, which is where, we kind of set up roots in Syosset, which is in Nassau County. And then, by the time we got to Syosset, I think I was in first or second grade.
Mhm.
So I don't really know how old I was at the time, but from then on, until I graduated high school, I lived in Syosset. So uh,
Mhm.
we did a bunch of bouncing around, and because of that, like we never really got to the point where we kind of settled